What would you say is critical race theory, and why is it kind of like a buzzword?
Yeah, why it's a buzzword is still bewildering to me, actually. So to me, I mean, the way I understand critical race theory is basically it's a response to the retrenchment that followed the civil rights movement. So coming out of the civil rights movement, kind of like we mentioned earlier, there was a specific set of goals that was, working towards equity, changing the subordinated circumstances, redistributing power, right, among groups. Like that was primary, even for King. He said it out loud. And then once those laws are in place, then now we're in a position to where nobody has to do anything because you can just say the laws are in place.
Right.
We have equality. We've achieved formal equality. Everyone has their rights. Brown versus Board of Education says that, racial mixing is the norm now, right? All schools have to integrate at their own pace. Of course, King points out it basically never happened, still hasn't, because it's up to however the local jurisdictions want to implement it. And Bell is going all around the country himself, litigating these cases. And what he's learning is it changing their circumstances? Are they getting better education? Are they still being discriminated against even though they're in a mixed school? Are they on different learning tracks? Are they disciplined differently, right? So his shift is like, okay, the greatest landmark civil rights case ever in history, Brown versus Board of Education overturns Plessy versus Ferguson. It's like the biggest thing in the world. We all hang our hat on it and we just go to town suing wherever we can sue and fix this. And he's pointing out how is it actually making Black children's lives better, their education better? Is it helping their communities? Because even in their communities, they're saying, no, not really.
Right.
It's not any better, right? So Crenshaw points out just that shift itself is the spark that is critical race theory. So this group of scholars is seeing that right after the civil rights movement, that nothing's going to change and no one wants to change it. And now we can even say it's all okay because the laws are in place and we don't discriminate. So whatever is going wrong has to be the people's own fault because it's a fair game, right?
Right.
So for me, if I'm understanding critical race theory correctly, it is just the radical elements of the civil rights tradition and its intention, right? And it's transformed in the modern legal system to respond to a system that's focused primarily on colorblindness, equal opportunity, and equal treatment as equal protection.
Right. Wow.
And so it's the legal analysis that responds to that new system of retrenchment, that change in the way racism operates in America after the civil rights movement.